Alright everybody, welcome back to, I've made it now to 9 hours 26 seconds. I just dealt with this biter base up here. I've hit, well, let's check right now. I've hit a evolution, I don't know what it is, 0.27. But I definitely have hit a spot now where they're not just making, you can see the corpses here. You can see a lot of the medium biters, it's not just the small biters and spitters, and I just watched this attack just now almost rip through this wall where I doubled up with laser turrets on it since they were starting to get advanced. So I went up and just took them out, and I've opened the can of worms now that is destroying bases and upping my evolution. But over here I've doubled up all of my turrets. That one's got low on ammo. I'll have to go fill those up, but just to A, save some ammo, and B, since I've got the laser turrets now, I won't have to run over as much. I'm set up a small array of accumulators here. Not a whole lot, just 100 megajoules, but maybe it'll be enough to just help out with some of the spikes on some small attacks when my laser turrets start going off. Up here, the west is best. I looked over and I found nothing, and it's because I went northwest, according to my stream. Straight west, copper, copper. They know what they're talking about. You can see here I bridged myself a landfill. All I could really see was probably like just like that. All I could see was this little chunk of it. So I was like, I don't know if it's an island, or I thought maybe this would connect over because I saw this part earlier. I just didn't see much more down here. So I was like, maybe I'll landfill over and it'll just have connected anyway. And I was like, I could save myself some biter pollution or some biter aggravation by just landfilling, and all this pollution will just attract them, and I'll have to run all the way over here, and I can just stop them dead in their tracks at my main-ish base. So that's not bad, but they are definitely pissed. And they have hit the next evolution. So I've got some accumulators. I'm going to get some solar energy and just try and get myself a little extra setup on solar or on power in general, because I know I'm going to need it now that I'm starting to expand out. Nothing down here. Oil's still doing oil things. We are full on that tank. And then up here, this wagon is, it's about to be empty, but this oil is pretty full as well. So we're full on both ends. We're doing all the things here. I've automated batteries and some laser turrets. Since I'm making batteries batteries finish making a lot faster than turrets do. So I'm taking my excess batteries and throwing them in a box so that way I can make more accumulators, which I will actually do right now with the extra ones I have, just to give myself again more power, and we will see. Yeah, so we're doing okay. I think I just finally finished my damage stacking with with laser turret stuff. So together in tandem with bullet turrets, they're doing really well. I think for this part though, I'll probably have to make a couple cliff explosives, just blow all this shit out, and maybe landfill just like a little bit around the outside here, so you can see I've ghosted, and I'll just lay these all across the line here, mine all this shit up into a train. Maybe I'll bring it up here, and I'll just do smelting over here for the iron and this, and set up my small start of more more copper iron outputting, and defend that a lot. Maybe use this coal to fuel trains from where this all goes, and start really just cranking out some resources and supplies to make things really groovy. For some reason I can't talk, but yeah, that's where we're at. This radar here hasn't really uncovered much yet, I don't think. I think I sort of uncovered it all in my driving around. But we're starting to see here big bases too. So let's see what happens. I think it's going to be make another little line like this of landfill, have a train come in. It's going to be weird because I'm going to have to like bring it in. Yeah, it's going to be weird because I'm going to have to get maybe I'll have to circle all the way around and just landfill like back up this way. Because I don't think there's enough room in here to do a turnaround for a train. I don't want to do a double-headed train both ways quite yet, because I'd like to keep it available for a cyclical process, so I can set up a 2-lane train setup like I usually like to do. So that's where we're at the moment. Check back in an hour, as always, like I keep saying. Check the Twitch, like the video if you like it, and let me know what you think in the comments. I don't really know if this is a good idea or not a good idea to do these hour clips, but I think it's fun. It makes videos easier and makes things for you guys probably on YouTube just a little easier to watch. So we'll catch you guys on the next hour. Stay tuned. Another hour down, boys and girls. We are at 10 hours 12 seconds. Trying to do a little bit more playing while doing these tours a little bit. Move around a little bit rather than the, I don't know, changing this hour up a little as opposed to just sitting there and touring around via my map view. So I'm headed up. I had to pick up some more mining drills just now. Headed up to my big iron outpost up here where I'm going to set up some smelting now that we've properly located our copper ore where we're going to pull that across. And I just buffed up my power, and I also got my laser turret weapon at 3. So this is going to be 4 and 4, and I think at laser turret shooting speed and energy weapon damage 4, I'm going to be at enough of a position to properly feel defended without needing bullets anymore, which is a good feel. So I also buffed up the power a little bit, added probably another 4 more boilers, I think, putting our energy at, so we're at using about 20, and it looks like we can double that. And I don't think that this patch, I think that, well, actually I do. Honestly, I think that this patch, mining it out, and the smelters that are going to go with it are probably going to be enough to tax the system. Just enough where I'm going to need to then start considering upping the power again. But I think that I should have myself enough power to at least just get all this smelted and start making more things. Damn, I don't have enough. I gotta go grab more. Smelting and making my drills and my belts and all that kind of stuff. So we will see, but I think that with this and the smelters to go with it, which I am also now automating. Follow the road. There we go. So I got 200 in a box here. That'll probably be enough. Well, yeah. All right, we're doing okay. Probably be enough here that I'll be able to bring all this out. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half. Say 7 lines. So 7. Yeah. I don't know how I'm necessarily going to do my smelters. I never know if I want to do like, I try and break it down into like 3 or 4 so that I have 4 lines of iron coming out of it. I never really know what I want to do with it. So for now, we're just going to work, and maybe I'll just make like 2 lines. Maybe just like sometimes I take like take this line and like I'll come through to the right, then snake it up to the left, snake it out to the right, and snake it out to the left. And then do the same thing here, like snake this one through to do just 2 full lines of iron. Since I'm just going to be making materials right now, and I'm going to, since I have this patch of iron here, this patch of iron here, this patch of iron here, I've got 4 patches on screen. 1, 2, 3, and the one I'm using 4. So I think we'll have enough between those that I'll be in a good spot that I don't necessarily need to crank out max iron per second right now. I think upgrading to this from what I'm doing down here is going to be plenty to just set up rails and things like that. Like I keep saying, all my base made things, my red belts and all the parts that go with it, and my assembly machines, and make steel out of it, so I'll have a backup surplus of steel, so I can start actually mass producing those things I need to use. That'll also help me go over here, get my copper ore, train that out, and bring that up to either underneath or, yeah, probably underneath, and I'll probably just bring this wall down again, and maybe take this coal and use it for fuel for these guys. What are you doing? What did they destroy? One object was destroyed. Oh, that turret got destroyed. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass. The spitters are spinning. But yeah, so I'll probably bring the copper up, maybe set up smelting for the copper here, and then make all my things right up in here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's the idea. Copper and iron together in harmony over here to make my base making products. And yeah, see you in the next update. Check it out on Twitch if you like it, or let me know if you like the video. Alright, welcome everybody to hour 11. What I'm currently doing is I finally managed to get... dude, the biters. The biters are relentless right now. I guess I just defended them all. Check that kill log, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just killed... 100? Wait, is that right? I don't know. Okay, anyway. What I'm doing here is I'm trying to find a way to make this all fit together. So that I can, damn, one lower. That way I can get a train running through here. Really, I want it to look like I used the least amount of landfill possible. There we go. What I really wanted was a chunk of straight line here somewhere, too, where I could put down a rail signal and load a full belt worth. So it's going to come around on the right, pause here. Booda boom, boom, boom. Do the dang, dang, dang. As with our other train, Corona yellow, right? Got my wagon. The hours now seem to be flying by. I feel like I've gotten far enough through things now. Got enough of my early game progress gone that I can feel pretty confident about moving through pretty quickly. So what I'm going to do here is mine up as much of this as I can. Probably have to landfill a little chunk of this out. And then just bring them all over this way and fill up this wagon. Then I'll send that wagon, like we talked about, up here to the iron smelting, where I did decide to do a snake technique to keep 2 lines. And what I think I'm actually going to do, I brought the, so I took my bottom, which is doing the top side of my, and the top's doing the top side, bottom's doing the bottom side, and I put them together, just clash them together to get a full line. And the middle here does its thing, but I might end up taking, I guess I would have to move things if I want to, but maybe I'll take this top line then and turn that all into steel, maybe. And then, so I'll have a line of steel, a line of iron, and then I'll have a line of copper. Don't know how I'm going to set it up yet. That way I'll have everything I need to start making solar panels as well, because I'll have copper, I'll have circuits, and I'll have steel, which will be awesome, because with plugging all that in, right now it's not too bad. Let's wait till everything kicks off here. So we're consuming about a third. Looks like about like what we could put out. But once I start turning that stuff on, when I plugged all this in, and even after the lines backed up and it was just the smelters and some of the machines running, I was pulling more than I could afford. So I'd really like to get myself set up in a way where I'll have some solar panels. Maybe I'll just do a chunk of them here underneath for now and do this chunk of accumulator. So kind of mirror what I did here with just solar panels over here. See what happens, see if I like the way that feels. I like leaving this line between because it gives me space to run. Since the game is infinitely expanding, I'm not too worried. I'm usually trying to, like, jam pack as many accumulators as I can, and then, like, have the robots fill them in, and then, like, I end up getting walled in by my accumulators because I have the robots placing them around me, and then I get stuck in, like, one little corner and I can't get out. So, I think, yeah, soon I should have this train station loaded up and ready to roll. I'll figure out a way to bring all this coal. I'll probably have to take... I don't want to take out more bases because I don't want to up the evolution, but I'll probably have to take this base out and possibly that base out. That base might be okay depending if I bring the wall down and I just bring this right up along, maybe I'll just dodge the coal, just come around it and come back over. But yeah, that's going to be the plan. So we'll see what happens after that. Main base is still kicking just the way it should. Oil over here, I haven't looked in a while. Go away. Yeah, it still looks like everything is running the way it should over here. I don't think these guys even have any kills. No kills. Yeah, this little cluster of trees has been just enough, I think, to keep the pollution off of these guys that nobody has come and bothered me, which is cool. So yeah, catch up with me in the next hour, boys and girls. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you like it. All right, boys, I almost missed this one. 12 hours, 2 minutes. I'm 2 minutes late. Almost 3. We are at our iron smelting up here. I just set up the copper, but I've run out of, I guess the woo-woo wagon left me. Bye. Must have ran into a biter along its way. It's funny, it goes right along this path here. Yeah, I'll just have to take that base out. I wonder how quick this is going to be. I wonder if we can see this on the video. It's about halfway done, so maybe by the time I'm done talking, I'll look back into it. Gotta run back to the main base and grab more... I don't remember. Belts? Poles. I'm out of electric poles. I could probably make enough right here on my hand. I don't need to rush back there right now to be that crazy about it. Trying to be on point with using my resources that I'm self-crafting, but I really don't need that many that I can't just make them by myself, by my hand right here, and set this all up. I think what I'm going to do right now is take... Let's just check this guy again. He's getting halfway there. So I'm going to take the steel here, the iron here, and the copper here, and I'm going to put them all together, and I'm just going to continue going down the line here to the left. And I'll make all my base making things over here, as opposed to, or I'll curve it down. One or the other. Not sure if I'm going to curve down or go make it just go straight out. Doesn't really matter either way. So, see if this is almost filled up and going to come down toward us, stalling for the train so we can see it kill. Soon. I think 2K is what they hold, right? Yeah, so I can watch this thing. Nope, not that view. Uh-oh, I'm gonna miss it. Oh, it's not even gonna hit those guys because it's on the wrong track. They don't even care. Huh, fuck them. Alright, anyway. Not much has changed in the last hour other than that, and I'll have to do some power production and finish this out, and hopefully I'll have a lot of my stuff set up so I can do more base makings. Catch you in the next hour.